G'day battlers, and we are back with some Timeless Cup battles up against Barrage SF. So these are my first Timeless Cup battles and I'm going all out. So I'm using Pokemon from left, from right, from center, just everywhere. It is ridiculous. So many options in this cup and it's fantastic. So we led with Venomoth there and we caught the Victory Bell. So he switched out into Lapras, and just as he's getting off the charge move, we switch into Venusaur. So we expect it to be a Surf. Most Laprases are running Surf and Skull Bash, so Surf, Venusaur can tank it, easy done. We get up to the Frenzy Plant. We are taking super effective damage from the Frost Breath, Ice Shard? Frost Breath? Ice Shard? Ice Shard, I think. But he's getting off another charge move here. It's probably a Surf. We do decide to shield up, just so that we can hopefully get to another Frenzy Plant, but unfortunately we were not able to, so probably a bad call. Really, probably shouldn't have... Didn't have a great answer for Lapras really. Like, Venusaur was probably the best we had. Venomoth couldn't do too much. I mean, obviously that Silver Wind just took it out, but Dragonair would be a bad bet because Ice is directly to Dragon. Lapras a pretty hard counter to Dragonair. So we switch into Dragonair here up against this Charmchu. Just to kind of see how it goes down. So we've got the battle of the Dragon Breath versus the Charm, and we do have some quicker charging charge moves on our end than Charmchu gets to. Throw the Aqua Tail, lets it go down, brings in Victory Bell. We were hoping to get to that Aqua Tail for maybe just some chip damage, but it doesn't really matter. We bring in Venomoth back again. We should be able to tank this Leaf Blade, I think, if that is what it is, and it is. We can tank that, and he still has a shield, so unfortunately we weren't going to be able to like throw a Silver Wind to get the win. And he was able to take us out with that Razor Leaf damage, so that is GG's. And on to this next battle. I did try and use like as many unique Pokemon as possible in these battles, I think. So now we're going into the Charmchu, up against that shiny, presumably Blast Burn Charizard. So Charm isn't doing much damage up against Charizard, unfortunately. I guess it's Fire Flying. Anyway, he throws the Dragon Claw, which we are able to tank. It has to do a fair amount just because it's not very tanky. This is a pretty high PvP IV. Maybe it's like, I think it's third PvP IV, but doesn't really mean anything because Charmchu just so squishy. I don't think it's going to be a great option for this cup, especially just because there's so many things that are packing some heavy punches. But at any rate, we bring in Whiscash. We know that Charizard isn't going to be able to hit us too hard. We do have both shields here, and we decided to use one there in case it was some, I don't know, in case Blast Burn was going to wreck us. But it was just Dragon Claw, and we let this second one come through. Doesn't do much damage, as you can see there. As we were throwing the Mud Bomb, and I'm not really sure why. I guess it was just for any sort of damage because I wasn't doing much. But he switches into Victory Bell to catch it. We have to get out of there straight away, and luckily we have Beedrill with Bug Bite here. So Bug Bite Beedrill, gonna absolutely annihilate the Victory Bell. I got this Legacy and I kind of just wanted to use it, so I was like, oh well, here's the time. So finish off the Victory Bell. We did have he's still got a shield advantage on us. We're throwing the Aerial Ace on the Beedrill, see if he lets it go through. Decides to shield up, so he's obviously going to be able to do some hefty damage to us here. We didn't realise he was lagging there until we got a couple extra attacks in. He does get this presumably Dragon Claw off, takes down our Beedrill. In comes the Whiscash, who takes down the Charizard, probably because I got some extra hits in because of the lag, but doesn't matter at any rate because he has Whiscash in the back. This is GG's. There's nothing I can do here. It's just a slow, painful. Actually, not that slow. I guess he charges up the energy pretty quick. He gets that Mud Bomb to get rid of me, and goodbye Whiscash. He wins that mirror match pretty hard. So going into this next battle, we'll see what we're going in with here. I think I do try and use the Dragonair Lapras a little more now. Opening with the Ludicolo, which is Beedrill isn't what we wanted to see at all. So we're thinking about what to switch out here. We're going to switch into Muck. Muck does have that, he's got Poison Jab and I've got Thunder Punch. I used this back in Regionals, pretty bad rank, but as you can see, his charge move did nothing. So as we're getting this Thunder Punch off, he switches out into Victory Bell. So I did try and QSA, keep the fast attacks going so that he thought maybe I was deciding what charge move to go for. I do just have Thunder Punch though, so throwing another Thunder Punch, it's not doing much to Victory Bell, and the Razor Leafs are hurting us a little bit. Poison Jab luckily is super effective, so we're able to take him out before he takes us out, which I wasn't expecting to happen, and maybe he wasn't either, but now we get Switch advantage. He brings in Beedrill, we bring in Quagsire, because obviously we aren't going to bring back in Ludicolo. I think we let this charge move come through. X-Scissor doesn't do much to Quagsire at all. We're just going to charge up energy. Unfortunately, he does have a fair bit on him, so we should be able to get to a Stone Edge. he still has the shields, which is definitely unfortunate because well, we have Ludicolo, who I only have Hydro Pump as it turns out. I didn't realise that, but yeah, he's only got Hydro Pump, which isn't great for charging up, for burning shields I should say. And Quagsire does charge them up, you know, quick enough, but not as quick as Beedrill charges up his. So we throw this second Stone Edge, expecting a shield to maybe come up, unless he's got something really good in the back. Let's go through, and what's he got? Charizard in the back. So yeah, he will not want to eat a Stone Edge. So we were hoping to charge up for the Stone Edge, switch into Ludicolo, maybe somehow burn that other shield, but wasn't able to do it. He got the charge move just off as we were leaving, and yeah, this is GG's again. He still has the shield, so even if we got to that Hydro Pump, wouldn't be able to do anything. I should really double move that Ludicolo, especially because I will definitely want to be using it in the future because, I mean, just look at the guy. He's just got such a great attitude, dancing around, Ludicolo. Anyway, going in with the Shiny Lapras. Now, the benefit here is this is like an original raid Lapras. I have not changed it to Surf Skull Bash, so I've still got Ice Beam. And I don't think he's going to expect that the Ice Beam is coming. So throws the return, I just take it. Lapras, going to be able to eat it up. Now he switches out into Victreebel, and we got out of there with the Ice Beam ready to go for later on. We switch into Dragonair, and we throw this Aqua Tail hoping that he's going to burn a shield to maybe like throw his charge move or whatever. And he does decide to burn the shield, which is fantastic for us. And he is able to get this charge move off here, so basically he burned a shield so that we would have to burn a shield or lose that Dragonair, but I wasn't about to lose Dragonair with that heavy Dragon Breath damage. And he brings in Frostlass, which is definitely an interesting pick, one that I'm not familiar enough in, even though Frostlass keeps coming up. Kind of just keeps coming up in cups as like a fringe option, like never a top meta pick, but you know, decides to throw the charge move here to finish us off before we can get more charge moves off, I guess. Probably didn't need to, but really just trying to get himself out of a situation where I've still got the shield advantage. Now I bring in Horta here. I missed the start of that charge move, but I'm back in it again, and Shadow Punch, finish off that Frostlass. I do have a Legacy Haunter, but it's got Lick as the quick move, and I kind of don't want to TM it away in case Niantic throws that, you know, changes the moves up. And clutch, bring in the Lapras, throw the Ice Beam, get rid of that Dragonair, and that is GG's. I'm wondering if he would have not shielded even if he had a shield, just expecting it to be a Surf. I mean, maybe, but at any rate, Victreebel versus Celio. This is a decent matchup for us. Powder Snow isn't really what we want to see, but it just, Razor Leaf, it annihilates, man. So, he switches into Charizard. Not great for Victreebel, obviously. Luckily, we are sitting on Lantern here. So we'll switch into Lantern, take this Blast Burn, can kind of just tank it all fine. I will probably have to use a shield. We'll see. I'm expecting this to be a Dragon Claw, so just let it come through. And it is. One more Dragon Claw would make me toast though, and luckily we are able to finish off with the Water Guns. So down he goes, throwing the Hydro Pump, thinking that, you know, he probably won't shield, and it won't do too much damage to Blossom. It's a little under half. So he takes us out our Lantern here. Now we have choice. So we're going to bring in Dragonair because we want to keep our Victreebel for the Celio. Brings in the Celio, and our switch timer hasn't actually finished up yet. So we shield up because we want to keep our Dragon Breaths ready to go for that Blossom. Now the switch time is down. Bring in Victreebel. We're just going to not go for the charge moves now because we've got Razor Leaf and we have Dragon Breath. And I'm just not going to be able to burn 2 shields and then throw more, especially onto this now last Pokemon. It's just quick move, getting off the charge move, doesn't matter. Finish off a Victreebel, and then Dragonair is going to come in, finish off the Blossom, and that is GG's. So, yeah. Down goes Victreebel, in comes Dragonair. Actually had the Aqua Tail ready, so that would have been good too. And so yeah, those are the battles, but wait. This guy isn't just a battler. He is an absolute fantastic content creator, and not the YouTube kind, the creative kind. So if you're not following the Sylph Arena subreddit, you might not have seen the PV and Me series, but I've loved the PV and Me series since the first one came out. So actually, I'll put the first one that came up here now. You know, simple, to the point, just 6 little frames and then this image on the left. And then, so actually, you can pause here if you want to read it. I'll link to the search string to all the posts he's made on Reddit, because you'll see them all there. Really worth checking them out. And then here's another one that was recently posted up for the Precious Cup that he wanted me to share. He was proud of it, and he's an awesome guy. Definitely check it out. go on Reddit, check the thing out, link in the description. I don't think I'm allowed to link it like up here on the YouTubes. Like, I'm pretty sure it's blocked off until you get to 1,000 subscribers to link to like non-YouTube spots. So link in the description. Please check him out and subscribe to the Silver Arena subreddit just so you can get this hot dose of stuff. Post every now and then, and it's always worth a look. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one, and I'll see you in the next video. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.